Yes, what happens now? You keep the lead at your time or something? Well. That's a new joke. New joke. Boy. What about the blue one?
One time only.
One time only? I'll give you. Very nice. Very nice.
It's like a vase.
Yes, I should share. Hey, you got a light show there too?
Yes, yes.
Hey, Hurry. You turned it down too much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Doesn't do too much. Hare Krishna. All right, we're ready? Okay, play something new for all. You think you can follow me on the harmonium? Okay, no cartels, but harmonium's good, drum is good. Okay, this mainly can repeat. Very easy words. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Repeat. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Listen to the tune. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Hey! Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Hey! Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. 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 Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Govinda, 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 Radhe, Govinda. Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda,
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, hey.
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, hey.
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe.
Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe,
Govinda, Radhe.
Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe,
Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe.
Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe.
Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda,
Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hey Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hey Krishna, Govinda, Radhe Govinda,
Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda.
Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe.
Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe.
It's okay? A little warm in here, isn't it?
Who's that? AC it?
The AC is working, really warm. All right, so much for that.
Yeah, maybe we need air from outside.
It's not that warm outside. Okay, what should we chant now? Anybody have any requests?
Hanuman.
All right. It's always like that. Hey, tune it first, is that tune. You like Bollywood songs? Oh, okay. You can do, Hanuman, Hanuman, no, Hanuman, no, Hanuman. Hanuman, no, Hanuman, Hanuman, no, Hanuman. Sharans, Atita Pavana Sita Ram,
Ragupati Radha Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram.
Ragupati Radha Raja Ram, Atita Pavana Sita Ram.
Ragupati Radha Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai
Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram Jaya Sitaram.
Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram Jaya Sitaram.
Hanuman, 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 Raghupati Raghurajaram, Patita Pavana Sitaram.
Ragupati Raghav Rajaram. Patita Pavana Sitaram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Ram.
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Sita Ram, Sita Ram Jaya, Sita Ram Jaya, Sita Ram.
Sitaram Jai Sitaram. Sitaram Jai Sitaram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
It's a fun song, isn't it? What other songs? Any other requests?
One last one, last thing that they...
What, the Nashino prayer?
Yeah, last one.
Okay. Namaste, Nada Singh Hai Ha. Namaste, Nada Singh Hai Ha. Allah, Kashi Purakshaha Kashi Purakshaha Shila Chamka Nikalai Shila Chamka Nikalai Itona Singha Arjuna Singho
Itona Singha Paratona Singha
Yato Yamitatona Singha
Yato Yamitatona Singha
Vahena Singho Vidayena Singho the string of a team, Sharanam Prabhuchoy. The string of a team, Sharanam Prabhuchoy. String of a team, Sharanam Prabhuchoy. Kamakara Kamalapa Prena Kamakuta Singam Lalita Hiranya Kasi Purokanu Vindam Ishamagreta Nahari Rupa Yakari Saturday China Ganesha China Ganesha Janita, Yana Kasi Purokanu Vindam Krishna, Hallelujah. Krishna, Anybody have any questions about Krishna consciousness after getting a workout? At least I do. So anybody have questions about what you'd like to hear about Krishna consciousness? Questions? Yes? No? Yes?
Maharaj, you told a story about some Sarvishta.
Who?
Sarvishta and Devyani.
Oh, so you want to hear the whole story?
I was reading it after you told the story.
Yeah.
And then it says that Jayati engaged with Sarvishta, saying that it was the desire of the Supreme. So was it really the Supreme desire, or was it like an excuse for him to engage with Sarvishta?
Okay, I think I need to explain to everybody what we're talking about first. This is a very romantic story. But I don't think I'll tell the whole thing. But anyway, you have Devyani and Sarmishta, who are two friends. Devyani is a Brahmin girl. Sarmishta is a Kshatriya girl. Devyani is the daughter of Shukracharya. Everybody knows Shukracharya, the priest of the demons. And Sarmishta is the daughter of this king Vishaparva. And so, once upon a time, I guess we'll start with the well story, they were both swimming together. And after they finished swimming, somehow or other, they put on the wrong clothes. You know, Sarmishta put on Devyani's clothes, and Devyani put on... Anyway, so there was a fight between both of the girls. Normally girls don't fight, right? only boys fight? He doesn't know he's innocent, young man. So anyway, so there was a fight, and because Sarmishta was a Kshatriya girl, she won the fight and threw Devyani into a well without her clothes on. Okay, so along comes this king, Yayati, and he sees the well, and he sees this poor little girl trapped in the well without clothes on. So he reaches out her hand and saves her. And she says, I love you, marry me. So don't save ladies from wells. It's little dangerous. Just let them stay there in the well. That's the moral of the story. No, that's not. So anyway, the reason she gets married to him, she's a Brahmin girl, and she's going to marry a Kshatriya man. That's really not a good idea. It's called pratilom marriage. So anyway, we won't get into the description of that, but it's not a good idea. All right, so she gets married to him, and basically part of the conditions of marriage, that Sarmishta, remember the Kshatriya girl? She has to go along as a maidservant to Devyani. That's her punishment. And the king, her father, agrees because he's afraid of Shukracharya. You know, he curses, he can bring people back to life, he also can kill people. So you don't want to be cursed. So anyway, so Sarmishta goes along as a maidservant to Devyani, who marries the Shiati. Okay. So Shukracharya says to Yayati, don't touch Sarmishta at all. Don't go near her. She's just a maidservant of your wife. And basically what happens is he touches her, has a relationship with her, and 3 kids are born. And Devyani discovers this because she asks one of the little kids, who's your father? And he says, Yayati. And she becomes so angry, she goes to her father, Shukracharya, and complains about her husband. And in the meantime, while she's going to her father, Yayati is begging her, touching her feet, saying, please don't go, please accept my obeisances, all glories to Prabhupada, you know, whatever he's saying at that point. And then what happens is that she doesn't forgive him. So he goes before his father-in-law. And his father-in-law, Shukracharya, says, I curse you because you try to enjoy. You become an old man who can't enjoy anymore. And all of a sudden he turns to an old man, like 180 years old, or something like that. Really old. And basically, Devyani thinks, she's the wife. She thinks, I didn't want my husband to do that. I needed to enjoy I'm still young. And look at this, I got this old booger as a husband now. Sometimes the young girls like to marry old men when the old men have money, right? There's a president of a particular country, we don't mention, who married a model, and she's married to him because, because the guy's going to die soon. He gets to keep the money, yeah. It's a good deal, isn't it? So all young girls should find a rich old husband. Just feed him a lot, feed him a lot of sugar so he gets diabetes and then he dies as soon as possible. So anyway, she doesn't like the idea. So she goes to her father, he goes to Shukracharya and says, what can I do? And Shukracharya says, okay, find one of your sons who can exchange their youth for your old age. So he goes basically to some of his sons, and they keep saying, no, Daddy. Even he goes to Yadu. You remember the story? This guy's. He's actually intelligent. If I tell a story, he reads it. Most of you don't read very much. Yeah, so whenever you hear these stories, it should encourage you to read the Bhagavatam, because this is story from the Bhagavatam. So he goes to all of his sons, and Yadu says no, because Yadu, he understands that Krishna is going to appear, this is described by Prabhupada in the purport, that Krishna is going to appear in the Yadu dynasty from him. So he wants to get renounced, to get things over as soon as possible, so he doesn't. And so basically, father, Yati, is very upset with his kids, and then he goes to Puru and says, okay, will you accept my old age for your youth? And they exchange. Okay, and then Yati is ready to roll again, He and Devyani just go for it. Hribo, Jai, whatever, isn't it? For some time. I think it was 60,000 years or something, if I remember correctly, the Bhagavatam. And so and so after a while, he gets a little burnt out, because it's called Puna, I'm just chewing the chewed, Puna, Charvika, Charvika. When you do the same thing over and over again, it gets a little boring. There's only for so long you could look at your wife's face and say, I love you. After a while, it's like, oh my God. What's it called? Deja vu. Oh my God, have we been through this before? You're so beautiful. Too much. And then he becomes burnt out with all the sense gratification. That doesn't mean we should engage ourselves in extreme sense gratification and get burnt out. It doesn't always work. It doesn't necessarily lead to renunciation. Because you see, a pig engages in sense gratification. I've never seen a pig take sannyas or be renounced yet. So, anyway, after a while, he says to his wife, my dear Devyani, let me tell you a story. She says, yeah, dear, tell me a story. And he tells a story about a goat. Remember this? A male goat and a female goat. And the female goat is trapped in the well. And so the male goat goes and rescues his female goat from the well. And she falls in love with him because he's so handsome. He has a nice beard and everything. Goats have beards, right? Actually, in India, there's certain people with a certain religion that look like goats because they won't get into it. Won't get into it. Be careful. They'll get killed one day. So anyway, But we have here someone with a little beard. Anyway, it actually looks like, oh boy, I shouldn't say this. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It looks like the Prahlad Maharaj movie, Avatar. So yeah, anyway, so we'll get into it. So I already offended enough people in the class. So anyway, he tells the story. The goat saves the female goat, and they're happy, two goats together. And then the male goat has a relationship with another goat, and he goes to the female goat's master, and he basically gets an operation in which he has his glands taken off. And eventually the glands are put on. So basically he's telling his wife through a parable, a story, that we're like goats, honey. We're like goats. And she gets the message. Yeah, you're right. We should take up Krishna consciousness. So he takes up Krishna consciousness and becomes a devotee. So it has a happy ending. He goes back to Godhead, I guess. And Puru gets back his youth. And Yadu becomes the ancestor to the whole Yadu dynasty, which Krishna appears in. And Yadu actually knew that Krishna was going to appear in his dynasty. Remember the story? Yeah. It's actually an interesting story. I mean, I remember the Bhagavatam stories very well. We should learn these things. We read Krishna book, Bhagavatam, and you should be able to, at any moment, people can ask about a story. You can tell the whole story like I just did. It's not that I studied before tonight. He told me, this is what we're going to ask tonight. So you go to study this Bhagavatam. It's there. It stays in the brain. Any other stories from the Bhagavatam anyone like to hear?
In the same camp, Kurava and Urvashi.
Oh, that's another romantic story.
It's relatable.
It's related.
Not at all.
That's pretty romantic. So, okay. So Urvashi was actually cursed come down to the Earth planet because she had agitated these two personalities, Mitra and Varuna. So she was cursed to come down the Earth planet and marry an Earth king. So she comes down, and Pururava, he's the king, and he was doing a sacrifice or something like that to get a beautiful girl. So what happens is that she appears before him, and like in all these cases, these stories, the man proposes immediately. Usually they do a Gandharva marriage. Gandharva marriage is a very good marriage. I recommend it because you don't have to pay for the marriage ceremony or anything. It's just you agree and exchange garlands. Pretty good. The two types of marriages I recommend for devotees are Gandharva and Rakshasa marriages. Because you don't have to pay for relatives. It's really easy, quick and easy. I'm just joking. A Rakshasa marriage is where you kidnap the girl. It's bona fide. Krishna did it. Isn't it?
Yes.
Krishna kidnapped Rukmini. Arjuna kidnapped Subhadra. What's wrong? Don't criticize. Someone should just follow in Krishna's footsteps and do what Krishna did, right? Yes? No? You agree? Shamuk agrees. You're too old, no girl will have you right. So anyway, but it's not that they kidnap the girl without her permission. She actually goes voluntarily. Like when Krishna kidnapped Rukmini, she drove the chariot. Same with Subhadra. So, it was voluntary kidnapping. It's just the relatives didn't like it so much. So anyway, getting back to Pururava. So he says during Let's Get Married, he says, yeah, only on one condition, several conditions she gives. One condition is that I never see you without clothes. Except where, anyway, we're dead. And then another condition is that you always give me food cooked in ghee. No vegetable oil. Like you have here, Most of your food's cooked in oil, right? God knows what oil you had. One time I was at the temple here and I showed them delivering the oil. It just said vegetable oil. You say what type. You know, it's probably some crazy type of oil. But whatever. I can't think of a crazy oil. But anyway, motor oil is vegetable oil. You got NW30? What? Yeah. It's good for cooking too. So anyway, so she said only ghee. You can only cook for have ghee food. He agreed. And she said you also have to take care of my pets. She had some lambs who were pets. And then what happened? He said, yeah, sure, we'll do this. So they're enjoying life. And along the heavenly planets, you have Indra, who wants Urvasi back there. And he's thinking, how can I get her back? Well, he has to make Pururava violate his promise to Urvasi. So he sends the Gandharvas back in, sort of like a Gandharva helicopter. And in the middle of the night, while Pururava and Urvasi are sleeping, they steal the lambs. And so what happens is that Urvasi notices, you know, here's the crying of her lambs. It says, my lambs are being stolen. And she says, she insults Pururava. You're just a eunuch, she says to him. My husband can't even protect my lambs. And he gets so, let's say, enthusiastic to please his wife, he doesn't bother to put his clothes on. And so he runs after the lambs, completely naked. And so what the Gandharvas who are flying this helicopter, whatever they're flying, they have a spotlight and they shine it on him. So all of a sudden he's out there and everybody sees him running around naked. And she sees him and she says, well, that's it. You violated the promise. And then she goes back to home, back to heaven. So he's feeling completely depressed. And there were no psychiatrists at that particular time. So he just like starts wandering around the world. Oh, where's my Urvasi? Vipralamba Seva, you know, feeling separation from Urvasi. Where, oh, where is my dear one? A real romantic story. He's completely in love. I can't live without her. So finally he finds her at some pilgrimage place, and she agrees, okay, you can be your wife one day a year.
Once a year. Once a year.
One day a year, once. One day a year, yeah. And so he says, okay, dear, whatever you say. But he, after a while, he's not very happy because the whole year is just counting down, you know. 359, 358, 350, isn't it? 357, and then leap year is intolerable because he has one extra day. It's like they used to have in the calendars how many days till Christmas. You ever seen that? So it's the same thing, you know. Oh my God, ticking off the days like that. And so finally, he's advised to do some prayers, and he gets an imitation Urvasi, you know, clone. And he's not really happy that way. And this is, basically it's all Satya Yuga, somehow or other it's Satya Yuga. And then what happens is the Yuga cycle changes from Satya Yuga to Treta Yuga. Now in Satya Yuga, the authorized process of self-realization is meditation. So he's doing that authorized process in relationship with Urvasi. So when meditation changes, isn't it? Changes to sacrifice, then he does a sacrifice to get Urvasi. And he has these Aranyi woods, and he puts them together. He pictures that one piece of wood is him, one piece of wood, is Urvasi. And he does a sacrifice, and eventually he goes to the heavenly planets and joins her. So, nice story.
Gurudev, but the main moral is attachment to self-gratification.
Yes. Yes, he goes, he's attached to sense gratification. What can you do? You've gone through all that effort because he's attached to sense gratification. Because, I mean, what is love anyway in this world? I mean, real love is just trying to help someone become Krishna conscious. You know, not simply looking at someone like an object of their enjoyment. Isn't it? It's just like, you know, the material love is just like, I mean, let's say one loves one's pet. Does anyone here have a pet? No, probably not. But in America, everybody has a pet. Pet cat, pet dog, we have pet turtles, we have pet rat. Yeah, you have a pet rat, a pet chameleon like you have here. I had all these different pets.
Birds.
What?
Birds.
Bird, yeah, also we have bird. And my brother was very attached. He used to go to these different pets and kiss them all. He would kiss the pets on the mouth. Imagine kissing a dog on the mouth. But people do that. People do that. So I was explaining to someone one time, okay, here's your pet cat. You love the cat, right? Yes, I love the cat. So let's take a buzzer and buzz off all of his hair. You know, shave all of his hair off. Leave him the seek of the tail. Will you still hold him? And it's like, ooh! So it's based upon what the cat does for you. You know, it's very nice and furry. Nobody's going to love a bald cat. That's why someone's younger, they want to have someone fall in love with them, they have to have hair, you know. And that's why one of the main medical procedures they have in the United States are hair transplants. Because people get old, you know, you lose the hair. So anyway, so what is this love if it's based upon what someone looks like? Or whether someone has enough fur on their body? Isn't it? What is the love? There's like the story, there's an interesting story told by a famous author in Europe. His name is Kafka. Anyone heard of him before? And it's a whole book. It's called Metamorphosis. You can read it. It's very Krishna conscious. Once upon a time, there was this nice young boy who was loved by his parents. Okay, his parents really took care of him, you know. Dear, give him a good name, an Indian name. What's a good Indian name? What was your name before you?
Sunny.
What?
Sunny.
Sonny. Dear Sonny. Okay, Sonny was his name. And his parents were taking care of him, they loved him. But somehow or other, one night, as he was sleeping, his body transformed to the body of a cockroach. Yeah, it's a funny story. We should do a video on this. If I learn up AI, I'm going to do a video on this. So, and his mother walks in the morning, and he's lying on his back. You know cockroaches? You have them here? When they're lying on the back, they can't flip over. So he's lying on his back, and the mother's looking all around the room for her little Sonny. And he said, where are you? And he finally, his cockroach speaks with his voice. He says, Mom, it's me. It's me. And so she starts to take care of him, even, you know, because she realized the same person. After a while, she gets disgusted. The whole family leaves him alone, and he dies. An unhappy cockroach. Anyway, the story is great. Because it shows that sometimes in the material world, and usually in the material world, love is based upon how someone pleases us, right? Like you love someone, but they don't please you anymore. It's just like, we're not interested in them anymore. But real love is always to be concerned and considerate of someone, especially. If one is loving Krishna, the whole idea is like watering the root of the tree, all the leaves get watered. Then you actually love everybody, not because of what they can do for you, but how you can help them become Krishna conscious. And even you get to the point like Prahlad Maharaj, who was loving his father. The only movie, Prahlad Maharaj's father, Radha, asked him, "Do you love your father?" He said, "Yeah." "But Dad, you're only father in this life." Anyway, so, but he really did love his father. He asked his father to be, Radhikashpu to forgive his father. Nishingadev. He asked Lord Nishingadev to forgive his father. And so, that's love. His father was torturing him. And we also see in Haridas Thakur, he was being tortured in 22 marketplaces. And he had so much love for the people who were torturing him that he decided to make believe he was dead so they wouldn't get in trouble. So this is a Vaishnava. The love is unconditional. That's unconditional love. Ahituki pratita. So that's the story. No more romantic stories to me, please.
It was quite beautiful, so I just remembered from the same case.
Oh, you just read it?
Yeah.
Why don't I ask you about a story with this killing of demons? That's much more interesting. Demons are so interesting, isn't it? I find them very interesting. Love stories of little women, but the demon stories, wow. Ooh. Like Aranyaksha, Aranyakashipu, Kumbhakarna. Kumbhakarna was actually a nice demon. He preached to Radha. He said, "Yeah, just return Sita." And Radha just said, "No, what kind of brother are you? You have to serve your elder brother." And Vibhishan was actually a good brother. He was a good demon. He wasn't even in a demon family, Rakshasa family, but he was good. So, the time for prasadam. Okay, enough romance. Okay, all glories to divine grace. Srila Prabhupada, ki jai. Okay, prasadam to everybody. No? This